What's up, guys? And for this episode, I'm going to be telling you everything you need to know about Orion Drift. And most of these stuff no one's ever talked about, so you'll want to stay until the end. If you like this type of content, don't forget to like and subscribe. And Orion Drift, if you're watching this, please go to the early access. I'm begging you. So on this first image, you can see the IA Orion, which is basically the company behind the orbital ring array, which you can also see to the right, and that's basically where the entire game's taking place. Now, down in the middle, you can see a huge spacecraft, and this is basically where you're going to be spawning in, so you can be able to change your name, your color, your number, all that cool stuff. So over here you can see it says competitive 3v3 cup, and it looks like it has some medals or something. I'm not sure what that is. This could be some competitive tournament thing, I don't really know. So over here you can see some friends playing with a ball, and this does confirm that yes, you'll be able to play with them without going on the field. So over here you can see it says half court practice. So yes, you will be able to practice your skills without actually going on the field, which is pretty nice. So over here you can get a good look at the golf district, and we'll look at this much later. So over here you can see the huge stadium, and this is going to be one of the main stadiums for driftball, and you can see there's different teams, which is really cool. So inside the stadium you can see the people playing the game and spectators, which is really cool. And it does seem to say welcome to tackle ball, but they ended up changing this in later trailers. So here's a top-down view of the place, and you can actually see 3 small fields, and to the left you can see the entrance to the huge field. And it's pretty nice that they have more than one field going on, and it seems like there's a lot of places to check out. So here we are back at the golf district, and here's a closer image of it, and to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of golf, so I might not play this that much. And here's the third and final district, the parkour district. And in this next image, you can see it kind of looks like a wipeout course, and to the right you can see some guys spectating, which is pretty cool. So here you can see another district under construction, and it does seem like they're in zero gravity, so maybe some zero gravity driftball mode. That'd be pretty cool. So one last thing before we move on to driftball, this image of the logo is for some reason lighter than the other ones. Usually it's a darker blue. I'm colorblind, so that might not even be blue. I'd just like to point that out. And from now on, we are going to be focusing on driftball. So these images are going to be coming from the official Orion Drift YouTube channel and Trentic. If you don't know who I'm talking about, I'll have the channels in the description. You can go check them out. So in this image, you can see 3 things. As you can see, it says welcome to driftball, not tackle ball anymore. You can see that from this guy's hands is some fire ignition thing that we'll talk about later. And on his chest you can see a life ball, which you actually can use whenever you want to practice. So to actually start the game, you put the ball into the center where it says place ball, and the ball will shoot out, and that's how the game begins. And another cool thing with the ball is that if it's not on your screen, then there'll be this little arrow to show you where it is, kind of like Rocket League. So the door that you'll enter the arena right here has a lock and a barrier, which basically means that you can't enter it and you just have to watch and cry yourself to sleep as you really want to play. So for the UI, you can see a bar, and the more boosts you use, the more it'll go down. I'm not sure what the RTT means. I'm guessing that's like your speed or something. I'm not too sure. So whenever someone scores, there's this little barrier, the midfield line, and the team that scored can't touch the ball until either 15 seconds goes by or the ball passes the midfield line. So if you do get scored on, the cool thing is that your boost meter actually gets filled up all the way. And honestly, I would have never thought of that, so props to the developers. So in this really high resolution image, you can actually see the people spectating the game from above, so it's not just from the sides. So near the end of the 1v1 against Trentic and Elliot, the people who were spectating actually got to join them, and I'm not sure how the door got unlocked. I'm guessing that Elliot was the party leader or something like that, and let them in. I'm not too sure. And that, ladies, gentlemen, and Walmart trash bags from 2012 is all you need to know about Orion Drift. See you next time.